Hello there, I am Man in Yellow, and welcome back to the Road to Sum of All Fears series. It has been quite a while, I think like close to a month since I last played on this, but I'm not really in a hurry because they are not resetting our rank anymore, so I can kind of just do this whenever I feel like it, and we are like really rather close anyway. I got a bronze season pack when I logged into this, but it was just duplicates anyway, so I can't even really be bothered to like show it or screenshot it. Was like Misanthrope, I think, and then a couple other bad phobies. So, very irrelevant season pack. Not that it matters at this point. Okay, we are on the carousel. This map is kind of bad, but whatever. What do we want to do here on the first turn? We could just go for a creep opener. This is still level 3 though. Guess I just go for like Cowbell, Razormouth. Could also just go for the standard Gravedigger and let them take the bottom. It's probably a better idea. Go for this and play for a couple turrets. Maybe throw in a Miss Muffet depending on what they bring. Thing about this map is you don't have to play actively at all if you don't want to. Okay, they're like 7 levels above, depending on which ones you look at. That's the wrong spot to put the boom. Can't reach me down here, which is where I'm going with the Gravedigger. The only question now is if I should defend with a bunch of small phobies, or I should just go for a turret. Turret is a lot safer. Just throwing like a bow here allows me to kill one of them, but then they will likely take the middle for free. Defending against them taking the middle for free is pretty rough to do here though. Would have to be like a Gesundheit and a 1 key, so I think I just let it go if they want to do that. They didn't contest the bottom correctly anyway. I think what they're doing is actually smart though, swarming me with 1 keys if, like when I'm underleveled. If you're overleveled, you should kind of try to like abuse 1 keys a lot of the time. That's a good thing to do. It's trying to land this boom on me, so I'm guessing there will be a ranged phobie down here. Most likely. At least that's what it looks like. Oh, I guess not. Maybe they're just playing like for full aggro and hit my heart. That could also be it. It's a shame I don't have a snowball. I guess I wouldn't use it against this AWOL either anyway though. Do I want to even move this? Probably should, because it can die if I don't. Could just go over and kill this also. That might be a fine thing to do. Just like move this over here. So it's out of range from the Maggie. And then we have to hit that with like 360. Which is pretty annoying, but what can you do? I mean, there's only one thing that does it, and it's Murder Wing here. We unfortunately don't have a choice if we want to kill it. Oops. I think they're just going to take the bottom though, and try and play for some kind of weird hard rush here. Although that might be good for me, if they do that. Okay. That doesn't kill it. So we can actually kill this, and take the point if I want. A Thunder Rocks. Up there. And another 1 key. Okay, they're really trying to play super aggressive. Fortunately, I do not have a great answer to this, I don't think. Pretty much have to kill down here. I think I have to bring my bow down in front so they don't poison this. And then this up here is being annoying. Good Bachelor, I think, to take back the point. If they kill this Bachelor, they at least get pulled in, and then we put a Gesundheit behind for some damage and keep the Gravedigger safe for a turn. Maybe we can get like a free capture or something with it. This also means that the Thunder Rocks can't connect with our Bone Angles, which is our main stat phobia. So they've spent 4 1 keys, and I have not spent any yet, although my Bachelor is sure to die. And then they will have a lot of points. So I will most likely win in terms of value, although maybe not, because they are a lot higher level than me. It's hard to say. Do they keep that there? Because if so, we get to hit it for like 1200 damage. That's pretty nice. Okay, I think I soon have to take back points, but I don't think I have to hurry that much either. Oh, that doesn't kill. I guess we hit it like this then. I think we have to hit that with the Gravedigger, unfortunately. We don't have any other way of killing it. I could also ignore it. Take this point. Put something out here, like a Stabby out or a Benny. Then this flies in here. I have to double hit. Don't think that's a good idea. I think I'm supposed to do it this way, so it doesn't die, and then we just jar cannon it. Is that enough? Yes, it is. And we just take another 1400 damage, and then we stabilize after this, because they are that far behind in keys, and they can't even kill my Gravedigger now since it healed. And then we should win from here, because they didn't... I mean, they played hyper-aggressive, but they weren't smart about it at all. So I think that means that we just win from this position, pretty much. Let's block them out from here. And I think we just hit. Double hit here. We even need to double hit. Yeah, we do. They can snowball this, but that's not that big a deal. They can also just hit it. I mean, a snowball won't fully kill it, so I don't really care if they do snowball it. Because then the flail is useless. Next turn we can bring a bigger phobie. Probably bring like a Hevo, just to have another tanky phobie we can frontline with. Then we have all of these damage phobies up behind. Could also just be Klepto. Okay, that's not worth it. They get 200 damage with that. We don't care about that at all. This will kill pretty much anything I kill it with, right? Unless the Murderwing can get to full health. Actually, maybe it can get to full health. I just kill like this. Isn't that full health? Yeah, it is. I kind of want to kill the Cowbell also. Means this would have to move forward. And we'd have to hit this with something, which we can't because we don't have a snowball. There's no way of doing that. I guess we still do it this way though. Actually, no, we don't. We just hit them. Bring the Klepto. So why not? Bring this down so it can't get hit by a jar cannon. Our Murderwing is obviously dead, but that doesn't matter at this point. This game is already over. I'm pretty sure. We can also bring Benny as our last phobie. Maybe they jar cannon or snowball this Murderwing and then kill our jar cannon. But that also wouldn't matter much. Either way, they're just dead. I don't know what why they were trying to do here. This strategy made no sense. Even though there were 7 levels up, you can't play like that. It's not a real way of playing. That doesn't even die. Whatever. Just hit it with jar cannon then. Like, spamming one keys is good, but you need to be smart about it. And actually, like, threaten the opponent's phobies with it. Otherwise, it makes no sense. Maybe they were just gifting us the win. I don't know. Because this doesn't seem like a playstyle that anyone would actually do. That was like complete brain rot, but I don't know if they were actually trying to win there. Okay, we on this map. I think I'll just go for the common Murder Wing opener here. I don't have Tooth Fairy, so I can't exactly do that. Keep this over here. This way we can take the middle point, we can go to the top point with the Murder Wing, we can also take the back point if they contest. We can kill it if they put their own flyer over here. Gives us a lot of options. I actually do this opener except with the Tooth Fairy on my main account. A lot of the time as player 1 on this map. Just because threatening to fly up here with a Tooth Fairy earlier on is very nice. Okay, they go for Creep. Creep is normally not insane on this map because a lot of the fighting is at the top and there is a healing spa. So often the Creep will die for free if you try and do that. Not always though, but it can happen. Let's just fly in here. Take this. They brought a Wiggy, so we obviously can't go to the middle. Okay, they're actually not that high level. Level 10s. Don't know why their Razormouth is level 8. That should definitely be higher level here. Bad thing about going Hevo is that we can't kill on the middle if they decide to go to the middle. So maybe I do it this way instead. And then we throw a Cowbell down at the bottom. This seems fine. This way we can kill anything they put in the middle, right? Actually, no, we can't. Now we can, if we put this here. Can we then kill the... Yeah, we can also kill the Razormouth. So we can kill one side if we need to. I guess we could kill in the middle anyway, because we have a Murder Wing that can drop in. Might have been correct to not take the back point with the Razormouth on this turn also. Just to threaten both of these points a lot, so that they are not able to take them ever. I think I'm gonna rotate down and kill this. If they do that. If they're taking this point, they should definitely also be taking the middle. Taking only one of them is a mistake, because I can only respond to one of these places, really. So you want to either double capture or not capture at all on this turn, from their side, in my opinion. Because now I get to just kill this for free, essentially. And we can drop a Hevo near the middle. Still have a lot of power. Primate. Guessing we are seeing either Hermetic or Klepto next turn, maybe. This really wants to hit my Murder Wing, so maybe I just won't let it. Actually need the Razormouth down here at the bottom also. I guess I do it this way. We can't connect here. This is also a better position. There's an argument that I maybe should have put my Cowbell one up, but then it can get hit by a... what's it called? Snowball. But the argument would be that it can reach further into the middle. I don't know whether it's correct to put it up here or one further down, to be honest. Because if they snowball, that might not be bad for me. This is, like, safe, though. That's fine. Can't quite kill that. These two. We also shouldn't be able to. You can only do that if you're quite over-leveled. So, that's normal. I think I'll bring a Miss Muffet in now. And then swing my Hevo up here. To where the Razor Mouth is. This way we're also blocking the creep from being able to reach our Murderwing. Where should this Razor Mouth go though? It's a bit weird. Definitely don't want to put it on a tile where this can hit. Guess I could put it down here. Could also put it all the way in here. Although that's not entirely safe. I think I just keep it down at the bottom like this. Then we place our Ginsting here because we can put out a Miss Muffet. Move this up. I think I want it up at the top here so that the Ginsting can't like go here and hit it for free or something weird. I don't think they would ever do that, but just in case, I guess. The Wiggy can't really connect with anything as long as I just position correctly. And then we should be able to kill it in one turn. Miss Muffet is really good for playing at the top side of this map, which is where you usually fight over things. Like that's the part where you want control in most cases. Also, we could maybe kill this Contortio with our Ginsting and Murderwing. I have to use the Murderwing's Monty if I do that, but it would allow me to take the point with my Hevo, which will not die for free, and it will also get poke on their Wiggy. So I feel like that's pretty good. Tiny Tim? I guess they're trying to take the middle with that. I could maybe go for a fetch here. Wish I had like Slammer hit, to be honest. I can make it so they can't take the middle if I want, which I think I do. Also, I don't actually have to use the Monty, I can just hit with my Razor Mouth. Oh, never mind. Because these want to be on the same spot, so I do have to use my Monty. I just don't have to use my Ginsting if I don't want. I think I prefer using the Monty and getting a free hit on the Wiggy over not using the Monty. Because I could choose to not use the Monty and just put this here without getting this free hit. But I don't really find the Monty to be that important. This seems fine to me. We can just do this kind of thing, and then maybe I'll fetch. I'm fetching just to have another displacement phobia near the top here. Makes it very difficult to deal with my... what's it called? Let's muff it. Can only hit with one of these two if I put it here, so this is still safe. This seems fine. If they take the middle, I can pull them and then push them into the abyss, so the tankiness on this is irrelevant. I'm just trying to set up a strong team up here at the top, because it's the top that actually matters on this map. All of this space up here does not matter. I guess it's called the bottom, but I don't know why I thought of it as the top. The part here with the hearts is what is going to win you the game. You want to be ahead on this side of the map, opposite of the vaults. Which is good design. That's how it should be. They can't do that. I can kill that now. I guess they can block with that. But can't I still kill it? Or am I wrong? Also, I feel like if they're doing this, they should have tried to set up the bomb in some way. Which they really didn't here. What if we push this? Pull this. Hit here. We can definitely just kill that. Not a problem. And we're not even in range of the bomb. Normally I would walk up and hit their heart here, but I can't really do that since they have a Trivolta sitting here that wants to target my Hevo. I think we just take all of the points on this turn and kind of overload them that way. Because if they hit with this Tiny Tim, it ends up in a very large amount of danger. And they don't really have the phobies to stay in range of me. The Hevo should actually be one step further up. That's a mistake. Because I probably want to walk up here and hit one of their phobies if I'm taking these points. So this should be one tile further up so that I can go here next turn. I would still defend this penny point anyway that way. Still be in range. Okay, they just killed them, but I kind of want them to kill those because that means I get to bring some phobies here. Next turn we have this up again. I think this might be either a Gralien angle or a... what's it called? Brony. Gralien makes a lot of sense though, since I already have double displacement that can work with it. Okay, we don't really want to let that hit our Hevo, in a good way at least. Let's keep this in range here. This can be in range here. These can't kill my Murdering, right? Oh no, they can. Guess I move this down here then. That's still out of creep range. Have this sit near the Abyss tiles. This here. Drop a Gralien in. So that we can do like a swap play. If they stay around here. Not that they have something super valuable to swap, but it's still decent. Kind of want to defend up here, but what do I even do that with? Like this? Gesundheit, but do I want a 6 key? I guess I can go for Klepto. That would be fine. I just want to defend this point. I could also do it with a creep. Or even just a turret. Turret is probably the best choice. Turret and go for like a 4 key and a 1 key as my last phobies. Should be good. That's fine. I don't think we can kill that, right? There shouldn't be any way that we kill that from here. Also, my Miss Muffet should maybe have set slightly further in. Just to be more threatening. Now we kill the Wiggy. Take back the point. Probably with Hevo. It's not really enough damage, right? Also wouldn't really be worth it. I guess we just kill this. It's fine play. Take this with the Hevo. Move this down behind so that we can do a pull if we need. This is still in range. This wants to swap up here so that it has better potential. Actually, I guess the fetch can just sit here. If they go over here and use the ability on only the fetch, I don't care at all. And we just leave the top alone. They can have this if they want to spend 4 phobies position to take that. We just get the bottom point back for free then. After killing the Wiggy. They have 12 keys now, but it's very delayed. And they can't really go for a large phobie. They only have spots for 1 phobie unless they blow up the boom. So if they bring like a huge phobia out here, we can just insta-kill it unless it's a flyer. But then even if it's a flyer, it's still quite endangered. Definitely can't go there. They instantly lose the game if they put Flesh Crawler there. Just gonna swap it and throw it into the Abyss. And then I'm gonna go for their heart or something. If they stay with this kind of... We can also swap that if we want. We can also just kill this, actually. If they don't run away. So now we just get to go on their heart. Poisoning our fetch? It's a bit rude. Let's swap this in. Just push it down. It's not really worth it though. Tiny Tim is not a real unit. Could just choose to not care about that. Can they kill my fetch from here? I mean, they definitely can. Yeah, they can for sure, if I do something stupid like that. Guess I'll just walk over here and hit their heart. There's not really any danger in doing that. But we can't really hit like that. We just double hit like this. Move this down here. Keep our Muffet around. Drop this in. Drop this down. This is actually perfectly fine because the Flesh Crawler can't even go near us because of the phobies that we have with all of the displacement. So they have to either all in or not go in at all. And I think if they all in, they lose the game because they get to probably throw 2 phobies into the Abyss tiles, which means they're like 10 keys down in a fight if they ever take it. And otherwise I get to just hit their heart a bunch for free. Or maybe even go in on something like this for free. Could possibly even kill 2 things here. Brought their own Miss Muffet, which can pull my Hevo if I don't place anything here. Could also just hit their heart once and not care. What if I kill these 2? Isn't that good? I feel like this should be good. We hit here. Double hit here. Actually, can we kill both? Oh, I guess we can't kill both. And that's not really worth it. I can't kill the boom either if I do this. So I guess I just hit once and back off. There's not really any hurry here. Just make sure they can't kill anything for free and say that's fine. This would end up with a dead bow. Let's not do that. Let's just do something like this. The poison is ticking away. But that's fine. They can't really do much here, I don't think. I just play patiently. We also still have 5 keys that can come out if we want something. Okay, they're going in, maybe. Or maybe they're just trading that. That would be a bad trade, but they could do it anyway. Really? Guess I get to only kill one thing for free here. Could also just leave the Flesh Crawler, but that feels stupid to do. Also swapping the alien in front is a bit weird with the Miss Muffet here though. What if we swap like this? Move out and pull this in and then back off from this. Then the Flesh Crawler lifts though. But otherwise I get pulled in. I think it's better to do this actually, which is really weird. We move one back here. We pull the Miss Muffet in. Kill this primate. Shouldn't be difficult. We have a bunch of phobies up here that can hit it. And then we just hit this once, back fully off. Actually, we shouldn't even use Monty, that's gonna heal up immediately. And then we just, actually we only back off to here with that. And we can still bring some phobies. We have some decent 1 keys also. Guess I should bring a larger phobie here though, since we only have 1 unit slot. Blinky maybe? That's level 1, not a level 1 phobie. I think I could have used this up here and then maybe moved the bow or the Jin Sting. And that would be better. They're obviously going to kill this, but now they only have these phobies left. And we still have Graelium, if we want to use that for something in the future. The only concern here is the Flesh Crawler like drain tanking me, but I don't think that can happen. with me having a SOAF phobia. I would just like eventually kill it. Maybe it was better to just kill the flesh crawler, but if I kill the flesh crawler, they would drop my Grayling into an abyss with their Miss Muffet, which I don't think is worth it. We can also start harassing this tiny Tim for free, because it doesn't have any ranged phobies around it now. So we just walk up and hit it. Even though it's half damage, it's still free damage. So this here, is here, it's here. Or we could put this back to heal even. This way we have more damage though. Actually, these two should be swapped. They should go up. Because this way we can go down here with this, and this can jump forward if they choose to take the panic point. I think this is just completely over for them. Also, I should obviously have summoned the 1 key. It's not like it really matters. Maybe they go in on this, but if they go in on that, then they lose that tiny Tim. Interesting. That's dead if I want it dead. Which I think I do. The only way they can win is the flesh crawler. But it's dead right now. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's slightly off. I don't think it's off. I think it dies here. Even if it doesn't, I could just kill the tiny Tim though. Or maybe I kill the bomb. It's a lot of options. Let me just see this damage. Can do 12 more than what we are doing here if we want to attack in a worse way. But I think this is enough, right? Yeah, it is. We just do this. And that definitely ends the game. We also have the swap up soon, so we can just target kill something. Which means they really have no way of playing here. That can't stand there. That dies. But I guess it doesn't matter at this point. The game was already over anyway. Well, I guess I'll just end it here. Stick with 2 matches, as I tend to do in most of these. And then I'll do another one, probably tomorrow. I will have more time next week for doing some of these. So maybe we finish the challenge at that point. Can upgrade the Miss Muffet. This is one of the highest quality phobies we own. So, worth putting some XP into that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one, and bye bye.